Hello, everyone. I just want to say thank you so much for being here to honor my mom today. I also want to say thank you to our pastors, Daniel and Tammy Floyd, for allowing us to have her service here at Gateway, and to all the incredible team that worked so hard to make this happen. Honestly, knowing my mom, she probably wouldn't want all this attention on her, but I know that she would be so deeply touched at the extraordinary effort that so many of you made to be here. Our family's so grateful. Just 4.5 years ago, I stood here after losing my dad, and it's honestly unimaginable to think that now I'm standing here again, this time after losing my mom. I know many of you were shocked when you heard of her passing. Honestly, we were too. None of us expected things to happen the way they did or as quickly as they did. And I hate that she had to walk so much of this journey privately, especially when she loved sharing so much of her life with all of you. But I think in a world that always seems to have so much to say, she had to make sure the loudest voice she heard was the Lord's. These last 2 years, I watched my mom boldly stand on truth. And I will never forget the way she covered me during the hardest season of my life. She walked with me, she spoke life over me, she prayed with me, and she held me together when it felt like my whole world was falling apart. When my heart wanted to become hard, she would continually remind me to keep it soft. I was amazed by her strength. Even when her body became weak, her spirit never was. No matter what she was facing, she still showed up. She kept loving people. She kept pouring into others. She kept pointing people to Jesus. There's a story I'll never forget. Right before a procedure, moments before the doctors were about to put her under anesthesia, my mom looked at her doctor and asked, "If you died today, do you know where you would spend eternity?" Even in that moment, facing her own battle, preparing for surgery, not knowing what the future held, her heart was still focused on somebody else knowing Jesus. Before the procedure even started, that doctor ended up rededicating his life to the Lord. And that doctor is actually in the room today. And I just want to say, wherever you're at, thank you for caring for my mom. She loved you so much. That's who she was. It didn't matter where she was or what she was walking through. Her mission never changed. She never stopped being faithful to what God called her to do. And I think that's the legacy that she leaves behind. Not just in what she built, but how she endured. And I think that's such a powerful example for all of us. When I look at my mom's life, I don't see someone who pretended to have it all together. I see someone who knew exactly where her strength came from. She knew that if she was going to make it through everything that life brought her, she had to continually lay it down at the feet of Jesus. She lived a life of surrender. And I think that's the hope for all of us today. No matter what life brings, we were never meant to carry it alone. We always have a Savior that we can run to, lean on, and trust to carry us through. I'm devastated that she's gone. I already miss her more than I even know how to put it into words. But at the same time, I have peace, knowing she's with Jesus, whole, healed, no longer suffering. And while I don't even know what things look like without her here, I do know her story does not end here. Her impact continues. Her legacy continues. And I believe every person sitting in this room carries a piece of that legacy with them. Through every life she encouraged, every prayer she prayed, every person that she pointed towards Jesus, her story keeps going. And if my mom taught us anything, it's this: the most beautiful lives are not perfect ones. They're surrendered ones. So today we don't just honor how she died, we honor how she lived. And I can say she lived fully devoted to Jesus until her very last breath. So while today we grieve deeply, we also leave here challenged to live with the same kind of faith, courage, and surrender. Because the greatest way we can honor her life is to live fully devoted to Jesus too. Thank you.